Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of What Ifs a Character Was in Pillar Chase 2. And this time we have Hypno, the creepypasta that was originally from Pokemon, all because it started in a single Pokedex entry. So, let's get right into it. So, his first move is Follow My Pendulum. Hypno will stand still for 4 seconds, swinging his pendulum. If a player stares at the pendulum, they are forced to look at Hypno for 12 seconds. During that time, they are. Okay, yeah, I made a mistake, but they are hypnotized, and other players are able to knock the victims out of it and get them out of that hypnotized state. It takes slightly longer than cleaning a vent on the FNAF 3 map, but Hypno is able to hypnotize multiple players at once, and are all applied with hypnotize. So I'm pretty sure you guys get what this one is. I'm going to tell you now, this moveset is a mix of Uncle Samsonite and Fogborn. So, next one is Follow Me. Hypno sprints at the same speed as a player would when using this ability. When walking past a or an hypnotized player or a singular, they will start to follow you for 30 seconds. You are still able to be saved during this phase, as in getting knocked out of it, but it is much trickier to do, as you will need to sprint. So after the 30 seconds, the cooldown will start, and all hypnotized players will be unhypnotized. Now up for the third move is Into the Ground. Hypno brings all hypnotized players into his underground cave, where the only exit is through the passage that you entered. Hypno will always have his cave's entrance highlighted. If not near his cave, this does nothing. The first time this move is used, it will create a cave in that spot. In case that this is double trouble and both players are Hypno, they will share a cave. And the final move, Tied Up. This one can only be used in the cave. If his hypnotized players are in his cave, he is able to tie them from the waist to their necks, similar to how cartoon characters are tied up. While tied up, you are applied with rope. While roped, you are able to be rescued by other teammates and can escape the cave. Untying someone takes the same time as disarming an EXE trap before stepping on it, and will reward the same amount of coins for it. Whenever untying someone, 5 seconds are off the clock. This is, it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but in order for you to win the game, you will need to take risks because of Hypno. That's kind of with the saving somebody to hypnotized, and other stuff. By the way, the second move, you can still attack, just, it'll slow you down. And, now up for the stats. 15 damage per hit, sprint amount 75, attack speed 1, and sprint speed 17. Bonuses. The bonus additions, when ability 1 is used, it makes a jingling sound, as I don't know how to explain it, but when Hypno hits a survivor with their basic attack, their camera is forced in the position it was in for 0.5 seconds. So basically, they cannot move their camera. So now for the final page, effects. Hypnotized players, you are hypnotized and cannot move unless directed to, aka move to. You can tell if a player is hypnotized if they have pink swirls where their eyes will be. You can be saved when another player interacts with you. Cannot talk. So you cannot talk in the chat or in voice chat during this. I do not know how voice chat will work with this, but let's continue. You are no longer hypnotized. If so, while hypnotized, a swinging pendulum will appear on your screen. When you press on key with it when it's in the middle, 15 times, will be unhypnotized. We can increase that amount because it might be too short, But let's say that it goes in the middle every 2 seconds, it's fine. But it's probably like 0. It goes in. I'm not sure, but it will put Hypno in a rush. Now for the second ability or second status effect, roped. You are no longer able to move and will be wrapped in a rope from the waist to the neck. For every, I mean, it's not really the waist. I mean, neck. It's kind of like the torso, but you get what I'm saying. For every second you have this effect, you take 3 damage. Take a total of 34 seconds for you to be saved before you die. If someone dies from this effect, 20 more seconds are added to the clock. If all players who are alive are roped, monsters win. I should also say, you cannot use medkits or any items during this phase. So, you really need to rely on other people, and Hypno is not the best for 1v1s, but it's mediocre for almost everything. It's not exactly the best on like enclosed maps like Baldi's, but it is still very good. And I found this. It was in the lobby, and it's a pendulum. So that might be hinting at the arrival of Hypno. So and plus we already have MX EXE. We're just missing Hypno to fulfill the set. So now that's where we'll leave it off. Yeah, there's nothing much else to say, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!